Hi everybody, Joshua here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time coming across my channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and make sure you turn on the notification bell to be alerted each time I get to drop a video. So in this video, basically I want to show you guys how I simply analyze my chart, how I simply do my top-down analysis, because I've been receiving so many messages from you guys asking me to do a top-down analysis video, and just to show you guys how I simply look at the chart. So in this video I'll be also showing you guys the trades that I currently took this week. So today it's a Tuesday. I took some trades on Monday yesterday, and the trades I took last week I'll be breaking down the trades for you and how you can simply grow a small account. So without wasting much of your time, make sure you smash that subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and join my free trading community. The link is just below this video's description, so make sure you join, log in to be able to access free signals and as well as free market setup. So without further ado, let's jump into the market. Hi everybody, how you guys doing? I hope you're doing fantastic, right? So I'm not yet at the office right now, but I actually shared some few setups with the VIP group and as well as the free trading community. So this means that if you're not yet in my free trading community, you're actually missing out. So to gain access, simply click the link below this video's description to actually gain access to my Telegram community. So these are some of the setups that I'm actually looking at, right? So this is a gold sale that I actually shared with the trading community. So we can see that we had my entry around this particular point, and I'm still holding to see the market hit my TP. This is actually gold. Gold is currently giving us some bearish momentum, right, to the downside. So I'm not currently home, as you can see, right? So I shared this setup with the free trading community and as well as my VIP group, and as well as a very beautiful sale going on EURUSD, right? So we can see that the market on euro was actually ranging around this particular point and later gave us this beautiful breakout. The market, I was patiently waiting for the market to retouch this particular point, of which it actually did that, and I sent out a signal to the VIP group telling them to sell EURUSD, and we can see TP1 has actually been hit because I was looking to take TP here, but my overall anticipation is to see the market reach this area here. Aside from this, I've actually missed a very beautiful entry, right? I've actually missed a very beautiful entry on GBP USD. I've actually missed a very beautiful entry. Look at that. Look at this entry here. This would have been a very good sniper entry, right? So GU in the morning actually broke out with a very strong bearish momentum, so left out a very nice supply around this area. So I was actually looking for the market to come back to this supply and actually take my sales, but eventually I was on the road, so I've actually missed this this entry. But I'm actually currently I'm actually in gold setup and euro USD setup, euro USD setup. So if you want to be part of my community, all you need to do is click the link below and you gain access to it. All right, so hi everybody. So I hope you guys are doing fantastic, right? So I'm back home and I just want to show you the setups that I actually shared in the group so that we get to break them down nicely. So I shared about 3 setups today on in the VIP group and as well as in the free Telegram community. So if you're not in this community, make sure you click the link below this video's description to actually gain access to this group. So in the morning I actually shared a setup on BTC where I was actually looking forward to see the market break above or break below in order for me to take any trades. And this was XAUUSD, which was gold setup as well. I also had GU setup here, and I also had silver setup here. And after that, I was actually looking for selling opportunities on these pairs, right? Then I actually shared a free signal in the free Telegram community, which was a sell EURUSD at 1H with a stop loss and market TP around this particular area there. So as you can see, the market stayed giving us blues, right? We were in profits, 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 and you can't believe what has just happened today. So we had a very beautiful sale. We had a very beautiful sale on EURUSD. You can see this beautiful sale here, and as well as I've actually managed to flip an account of 500. So basically, because I lost I think 25, then it's dropped to 427, right? And I managed to flip this account to over 1,000 plus. So you can see from that particular point, I think at this particular point, before all these could actually be in deep profits, gold was activated and was actually giving me some nice blues. Then from there, I've managed to flip this account to over 1,000 plus. So as you can see, currently sitting at 2,100, and you can see after closing gold, my balance closed at 1,228.31 cents with an equity of 2,000. So I'll be breaking down the market, showing you guys what exactly I was looking for in order for me to look for such setups and entries. So without further ado, let's jump into the market breakdown. All right, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time coming across my channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, right? And make sure if you're enjoying this video so far, leave a comment down below if you have enjoyed and what video you want me to make, or what topic you want me to make a video on, right? So looking at my chart right now, I'm having the EURUSD chart that that I made, or the trade that we actually took with the trading community. So I'll be breaking down this chart, but before I can actually start with the EURUSD, let's break down the chart on XAUUSD, which is gold, right? So we can see that gold has been giving us some strong bearish moves to the downside, right? So we have this move here that first started, gold pushed to the upside, and later we can see that it came and tapped into this supply zone here. So from there we can see that after tapping into that zone here, we can see that gold has actually been creating what? Lower lows. So we can see that lower lows have been doing what? They have been disrespected. So from here we can see that I actually saw this break of structure, or the market broke that structure there, and we had a current previous high, and then broke to the downside, came back to the upside, and we can see that move to the downside. So this just confirms that we're currently on a bearish structure, right? So let me just close this. So right now we can see that the overall structure that we're having currently, or the current structure that we are having, is currently in a bearish structure, in a sense where the market is simply disrespecting what? This low here and that low there, and also disrespected what? This low here. So now my focus was seeing that the market swept liquidity here. We had the market pushing to the upside in the morning, right? So now as it was pushing to the upside, we can see that the structure that we're having here, it's bearish. So after sweeping liquidity, we expect the market, or the buyers, to jump in the market by pushing the market with that correction before seeing another impulsive move, right? So now I focused on doing what? I focused on this recent previously it was a recent high and previous low and recent low, which was at this particular point, right? So all I did was to stretch my Fibonacci. Let me use this code here. Let me just delete what is here. All right, so when I move on the 1 hour time frame, we can see this nice market sweep here. So this is the current, so when I move this to this point, we can see this very nice sweep that happened there. You can see this nice sweep, where the low, high, low, high, low, high at that particular area, right? So now before this happened, this was the structure that we're having, and we can see that the market broke below this low. I saw a lot of people were trying to buy the market, right? But no one really knows if we are this is the official drop on gold, because previously gold was actually pushing to the upside and everyone got used to buying the market, right? So now everyone thought it's gonna continue pushing, but looking at the structure that we had, all I was doing was playing along. They always tell us to let the trend be your friend, right? So I actually identified my momentum and I just went with the current trend. So we had a high here, right? So now all I did was to get my Fibonacci straight from a higher point to a lowest point, which was this point here. After stretching, we can see that I have my fib levels assigned around this area here. So this area is actually my zone that I was looking for gold to come tap in, which was a possible sales, and I actually sent it over to my VIP group as well as my free trading community. Then from there we can see how nicely the market came in and pushed all the way to that particular point, hitting our TP. Then another one, which is EURUSD, going back to EURUSD, right? We can see that the market was creating a range pushing to the downside as well. We can see this low. So whenever you're analyzing, right, make sure you identify your structure. So here we had a low, we had the low here, and we had the high, equal highs at around this area here. So we can see that market dropped, came back in, stayed ranging just like what it was doing around this area. This was a range, the market entered into a range, broke below, then stayed doing what? Stayed ranging. Then waking up in the morning, right? I woke up finding gold, EURUSD just ranging at the same area, which was around this area here. So I waited for it to break below. After breaking below, I actually moved to a lower time frame. When we move to a lower time frame, we can see that this area here was acting as support, but switched from support to resistance. So that means after a breakout, I was looking for the market to come back and give me what? A retracement. Then from there, market structure will always be king when it comes to you trying to find an entry. So what happened? I was looking forward to see the market structure, identifying market structure. So we're at the low and the high, we're at the low and the high there. So this just tells us that this was the previous low, got kicked out by this, and this became a current low and high, and later this was taken out by that move there. So all that I had to do was to stretch my Fibonacci from this high to this low here. So now after stretching my Fibonacci, you can see that I got my levels around this area here, which was my area of selling opportunities. And exactly that happened when the market was pushing to the upside. It came and reacted from this point and massively dropped, giving me a 1 to 4 risk to reward, right? I think I made about $900 on this particular trade because I entered multiple trades. So I think looking at the screenshot on the screen, you can see the entries that I made on EURUSD. And then the most painful part about today, right, was the GU setup that I had. I actually missed this entry here. I actually missed this entry, and you can see how this entry would have been a sniper. You can see how this entry would have been what? A sniper entry. So if we had to stretch to that particular point, this is like 100 pips caught just easy by identifying supply, break of structure. The market left this supply that I was looking forward to sell from, and the market dropped. But I actually missed this trade because I was on the road, right? So no big deal, and no hard feelings at the end of the day. The market will always come back for more opportunities. So we can see that also around this particular point, we had the market printing a high and a low and another high and then broke below this low, giving us this as our what, as our low. Then the reason why I didn't actually use a Fibonacci on this area here was because I simply identified this supply here. All right, I simply identified this supply that I was looking forward to see the market come to tap in before that major move, and that's exactly the what happened. And I also shared a silver analysis with the team, right? I also shared a silver analysis with the team. So same on silver, nothing crazy, just simple market analysis, which I used, which is just identifying market structure and the use of a fib, right? So we can see that here we had the previous low here that was broken. We had the high, and from there the market broke, creating this as our current low and current high. After that, what what happened, we can see the market swept and then started pushing to the upside. Then we have this internal structure here that was a break of structure. So this has to tell us something. If we can have a break of structure here, this wasn't the break of structure, actually this was a sweep. So the market swept, where the break of structure inside the market, giving us that bearish momentum vibe, right? So all I had to do also on this particular point was to stretch my Fibonacci from this high to that low. We had this low and that high, that high and that low. So all I had to do was to stretch my Fibonacci, and we can see how the market came and just tapped into that and stayed dropping, and later found the market was around this area. Then told the VIP group and as well as the free groups, WhatsApp and Telegram, to say I'm anticipating to see selling opportunities on silver. And we can see, although we had a bit of drawdown on silver, but we can see that overall our TP1 here has been hit, although our TP2 hasn't actually been hit around that particular region. So basically these are the trades that I had for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did and want to see more of these videos, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and leave a comment down below if you love to see more of such videos. See you in the next video.